Legend of Total War here, and today we're returning to Saving Your Disaster campaigns. So, playing Total War Warhammer 2 as Lothern, we're up against Alarielle, and it's a pretty dangerous situation. This isn't a last stand. If this settlement here falls, he's still got some more settlements, but it would be almost game over. He's 41 turns into it, it's on very hard difficulty, so it's going to be a pretty tough battle. Now, so this series is back by popular demand, but I've certainly listened to your feedback, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue doing Last Stands and Disaster campaign saves, but I'll only do Disasters, say, 1 or 2 a week. People were getting a little bit fatigued with them, but they still enjoyed them, and we're just having a hard time keeping up. That's fine, not a problem. I'll bring them back, and I'll try to do 1 or 2 a week. That way everyone should be happy, hopefully, with that. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So anyone that I sent an email to saying, you know, I'm not doing disaster campaigns anymore, just scratch that. I've still got your save files. I'll see about doing them. But what I'm going to be doing is, rather than going in chronological order, I'm going to be being very picky and looking for the most interesting save files to do, as opposed to anything else. So if your save file is on Rome 2, Attila, Empire, Total War, Napoleon, probably not going to cover it. Definitely going to prioritize the other games at this stage, just because I do tend to find that they're more interesting. Anyway, this battle here. We're outpowered. They've got a lot of Sisters of Avalon, which are probably one of the... No, they are the best archer unit in the game. I really think they're very strong. They're fairly early game units that have armor piercing with their shot, and they're just a great unit. And he's got 8 of them, so that's going to be pretty tough, but I do have a plan based on what we've got here. We have one unit that can almost negate all of them by itself. If you're expecting this battle to be cheese-free, click away. It's like not going to happen. Alright, we're going to control large army because well, you'll see why. Now, even with the cheese, this is still going to be a difficult fight. We are really outpowered. So the guy that sent me this save file basically said that he's tried this battle a bunch of times and just couldn't, which I can understand. This doesn't look easy. Sisters of Avalon, tough. And your garrison is not the best. Like, White Lions of Trace, you know, on this difficulty, they don't do much. Swords Masters of Hoeth are pretty good. Lothern Sea Guard are good. Silver Helms are just garbage. You might as well just put a fat person on a trolley and push them around. These guys are fucking useless. This unit here would be useless in normal circumstances. However, in this battle, we can do something with it. Alright. Now, also, in addition to that, the walls here are not really good to defend with. It's just a very small map. It's absolutely minuscule. Let's just pull back here for the time being and set things up from scratch. Okay. Firstly, let's get things organized. So, archers stick together.
It will be done.
Yep. We're not going to be using the cavalry to begin with. Don't worry about that right now. Okay, put 1 unit of Lothern Sea Guard here. And 1 unit of Lothern Sea Guard here. Put 1 unit of them here. 1 unit of them here. Keep the last one in reserve. Okay. So basically, these guys here, I don't expect them to live. Their job is to hold here and do as much damage for as long as possible. And here's where the real kicker is. This one. Can you guess what I'm going to do? Against the High Elves, as we saw in the Katep one, when he's got that many archers, you can use single entity fast units to try and waste as much ammunition as possible. Some shots will hit, but it'll be like 99% miss ratio. So while this is going on, we go around and just try to waste up and soak up as much ammunition as possible. Then after that's done, we hold our ground here. This is where we have our last stand. Got some uneven units, we'll put some here and there. This one's in reserve, right? Yep. The cavalry in reserve until the end. Absolutely useless at the start. Totally useless. They're only really good for running down enemy units. They're really not good for fighting in melee at all. Unless you get like a really clear shot on the archers, which we're not going to get. There's too many other units out there. And Lothern Sea Guard can bloody beat them on this difficulty. So, in my opinion, just don't hire cavalry in Warhammer 2. Which is a shame, because I love cavalry normally. But they just don't perform the way they're supposed to, in my opinion. Alright. So, I'm going to put 3 units of Loth and Sea Guard there, and these 3 archers here. Their job's to, obviously, shoot over their heads. General here. And I'll move them around as needed to try and snipe Alarielle and any heroes. Are we good? Are we set up? Okay, these 2 here, don't fire at will to begin with. Yeah, save your ammunition for later. Same with them, save it for later. Actually, the thing is, I'm going to be micromanaging that other thing. It's going to be hard to micromanage everything at once, because this requires my constant attention or else it will get shot. Because you have to constantly be changing direction. Part of the reason why it's so easy to do this is, of course, single entity unit, so it's a small target to hit. But also, because of the enemy accuracy. The AI, well, the archers in this are so accurate that you can actually use the fact that they're accurate, just change direction to make them incredibly inaccurate. Alright, so we ready to go? Alright, let's go. So right off the bat, go forward. And of course reinforcements are coming. We want to take this, try to move it within their cluster there, so they even shoot their own troops. Wow, that's loud. Alright, let's get away from that in a moment. Taking a few hits. Okay. And then what we need to be doing is changing altitude as well. Crossfire is pretty extreme. And that way, shots are fucking firing all over the place. They can't hit us for shit. In addition to that, they'll be shooting their own units. Only this one here is probably going to have the best chance of hitting. And it'll be pretty bad. And you can see we're wasting a lot of their ammo on a unit that is normally a complete pile of crap. Gotta try and change all directions all the time. That's the way right there. Now I'm not able to really keep an eye on the balance of power, but you guys keep an eye on it and see if it's going up in our favor while this is going on. Okay, you can see one of the Swords Masters of Hoth are in battle. Because we're on very high difficulty, I can actually make decisions like this. How did that happen? Okay. You get over there. So that's why they weren't in combat. How did that get destroyed? Well, it did. I don't know how it got destroyed, but it did. Okay, whatever. Looks like they're just giving up. Some of them are giving up on shooting us. I've got a kill. Nice. Walls are breached. Okay. I didn't see any siege equipment. I don't know how they're doing it. So that's how they managed to destroy so many of those guys right off the bat, I suppose. Balance of power's moved towards the center. So this has definitely been a good move so far. Just got to keep it up. That's a lot of archers if we can waste their ammo. They've still got a lot of ammo though, which they're not firing effectively because they're on the big blob. Which is not good because I need to control the rest of the army. I can't be doing this the entire time and just passively expect to win. It's not going to happen. Look at that entire unit of Sisters of Avalon running out of ammo. So, he got a good amount of kills. Was it worth it? Hard to say. I couldn't see what he was doing. Like I said, we've got to concentrate on this. This is the most important thing we can be doing right now. Down to about half health. Towers are still firing, which that's good. These guys have used up a lot of ammo already. What's going on with that? Okay, that's fine. Just gotta check on them at regular intervals. But I gotta pause it. I'll make use of the fact that it's on very hard difficulty. Oh, damn, it took a lot of damage from that shield maiden there. Oh, handmaiden, whatever it is. Still firing shots, which is good. Oh, they're actually firing at us. Actually, I could use that to my advantage, maybe. Okay, these guys here have almost run out of ammo. All just shooting one of them. Alright, I want you to hold your fire for the time being. But they're more or less safe. How are we going over here? Alarielle's nearly dead. No, not you. I meant you. Actually, no, we shouldn't need to. I think they'll shoot her on the way out. Okay, these two now need to fire at... Just fire at will. Just shoot at whatever you want. Actually, no. Fire at the ground. Actually, no, not yet. Yeah, just hold your fire just for the time being. Alright, let's bring you in a little bit so that more of them will shoot at us. Every arrow wasted is an arrow that doesn't fall into the face of our actual useful units. So the bouncer power is not in our favour yet, but we've certainly made a good start. So many shots of theirs have been wasted. On arguably my weakest unit. Okay, what's going on with this here? Alarielle's still stuck in here. Fine. You're shooting at that. Alright, you guys need to fire at will again. You're on guard mode. Shoot at those treekin. We really want to be soaking up the ammunition of the Sisters of Avalon, more so than the Lothern Sea Guard. Much more valuable of a unit. See, once they've run out of ammunition, they have to go into melee. We've still got another one of these Swordsmasters of Hoeth. If they're out of ammo, then the Swordsmaster of Hoeth should rip them to shreds. I don't know if I should have put those guys up on the wall before, but they certainly did help to delay them. Out of ammo over here. Bounce of power's slightly in the middle. Slightly. Gonna run out of morale soon. Shit. Oh well. They did the best they could. Okay, artillery time.
For Tyrion! As you say.
Probably could have been shooting there the entire time. Oh well. Where did Alarielle go? Oh shit. Oh, she's not getting past yet. There she goes. So they're out of ammo.
Orders received. Enemy Spearman. Lothern Sea Guard.
How'd they go for kills? Well, they were shooting at cavalry and tree kid, but you know, not amazing kills there really. Still got, didn't waste all of their ammo.
Shall be done. Kill them. Eagle claw. To the fray. All is chaos.
It'd be hard to shoot them from there. They're shooting our spearmen, our least valuable, well, second least valuable unit.
As you say.
That's right. We just can't really justify pushing forward right now.
Shield yourselves. For order.
Maybe I should have put in more over here. Got a lot of magic, but this is especially good for melee, which it's a skirmish right now. There's no point using this magic just yet.
White lions, acknowledged.
That's here's almost done. All right, send in the Lothern Sea Guard to come into melee here and help out.
It shall be done. Prepare to reload. Moving out. It will be done. For Lothern. Orders received.
You're getting a few kills. It's good. I'm glad I didn't just put them on fire at will. They're actually getting good kills right now.
Kill them.
Hang on, back off, back off.
Usher, advance.
Let the artillery do the damage. Of course, getting shot in the back, but it shouldn't be too bad.
For our ancestors. We advance. They're firing on us. Eagle claw.
Balance of power's even. Well.
For the king.
I'm gonna show Alarielle who wears the pants in this relationship.
Enemy missile spearmen. Eternal defenders.
Don't chase them.
Pierce their treacherous
So they're just going to come back, and we're getting good shots in with the artillery right now. Counter power's in our favour. We're shooting at them. Sorry.
Acknowledge. For the king. Understood. Make Oath One proud. Orifere.
The shame about these guys here is that they're part of the actual army, so losing them... Okay, hang on, let's... that one, yeah, it's already gone. But this one here can be saved. Let's try to pull him back so that he can get replenishment as opposed to having to be recruited from scratch. Same with this one. We might just be able to save him. Same with that's part of the army, so... Soak up... Yeah, okay, that's enough. Move back. Let's put something else there to soak up some damage a bit. Okay, they're bringing some heroes in over here. You go in, fight them.
Eagle Claw. Azor, withdraw. Acknowledge.
Can't hit there.
For Asurian. Loven Seaguard.
At least you've got shields.
Outward mage.
Don't have that much ammo left. And of course, because they're deep into the city, once the battle is won and they get the army loss penalty, we'll send the cavalry down and run them down. Because, like I said, this is a save your disaster campaign, not just win the battle. So we have to really show Alarielle who's boss.
White Lions. Loyal. Sailing. Spearmen. Apace. To battle.
As a mage. Pure. Bend to my will.
White Lions. As you say.
377 kills, nicely done. And he's still got ammo left.
Attack.
Alright, I think it's time. Let's press the attack. Let's go. The battle should be more or less over now. Alright, cavalry though, you go through here. Along with you three. Up this way. Wrong way, you. You can try and squeeze through. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Eagle Claw.
Oh yeah, you might hit them from down there. Actually, aim for those white lines of choice.
Asa Prince.
You stay back.
We advance.
And they're pretty much out of ammo now. Pretty much, not completely, but pretty much.
Make Oath One proud. Advance by Alarielle. March. Following orders. It shall be done.
The fuck are they doing back here? Oh, whatever.
Asa advance.
Since they're spearmen, might be better off just hitting the these ones instead. Evenly matched up against archers. Told you, fucking useless. Useless shits.
Outward mage.
This might help him a little bit.
Winds of magic rise.
By your command. Direct me. Moving out.
Looks like we're gonna win this battle.
Asa advance. To the fray. Silver Helms.
Now, it's not good enough just to win the battle. You've got to kill them all. Since these guys can't follow us out into the field, oh, don't tell me you're just not going to do anything. Come on, you got to wipe out their Sisters of Avalon. It's only turned 41, so maybe they can't replace them. Who knows?
Awaiting orders. Making my way.
Get the cavalry to come around the back here. Let the slaughter
Silver
commence then.
Helms. Ancestors! What orders?
Outward mage! Scython, hear me!
Death to all! Apace! Onward! Acknowledged! Swordmaster of Hoeth! King and
Wielder of the winds!
Silver Helms!
Tell you what, Wind Blast would have been a hell of a lot more useful than this. I think it might be like a level 1.
Assyrian guides us!
Good to see some units shattering. I don't want him to be fighting this guy. Oh, fucking coward, this one.
Silver Helms!
At least this one here managed to do a good job. I want to send him around the back here. Crash into this. That'd probably win us the battle.
We are broken! Without question! Our allies flee! Battle calls! Draw back! It shall be done! Defend order! Silver Helms!
Actually, Alistair's having a hard time over here. Gonna have to jump in.
Signath!
Come on, charge.
Enemy approaching! At your command! Swordmaster of Hoeth!
So he's doing pretty well there. Alright, I'm gonna need you guys over here to help just by having sheer numbers. Even if they are shit numbers. Gotta help us out here. He's not faring so well there now. I need to make sure that some cavalry survive the battle, or else I'm not gonna be able to run these guys down.
Serve the king! Silver Helms! What order? Silver Helms! Courage has failed us! Swordmaster of Hoeth!
As a mage!
Not good that if this one dies, because that's part of the army, not the garrison. This one here doesn't matter.
Silver Helms!
Just try to keep cycle charging. I'm sure she'll come back.
Loven Seaguard, orders received. Understood.
Yeah, keep them out of this.
Archers, for the king! Ancestors, we away!
I feel like a rear charge here might just get them to break. Even with their general dead, they just don't fucking break. It's often why I don't even bother with trying to kill the enemy general. It just doesn't do enough.
Guardian of order.
You coming back?
Silver Helms.
Wielder of the winds!
What order? Outfry! Very well. By Alarielle!
Solid rear charge there. But this handmaiden here just doesn't want to give up.
Order must be maintained. Ever loyal. To battle. To the fray.
Ah, he gets the better of it with charge.
Draw back. Aurea. Ever vigilant. Son of
Yeah, he's too important to throw away.
tireless.
You stay there and keep fighting.
Awaiting orders!
Ready and eager. Now. Following orders. Make Ulthuan proud.
It's just not dying.
Outward mage! Lakoi Sadio!
So this prince seems to be pretty good in combat. He smashed us. But then again, Very high difficulty, sort of what you'd expect.
Battle call.
Yeah, you gotta kill that.
Swordmaster of Hoeth. Ever loyal.
Wielder of the winds.
Come on, you're not immortal. You gotta win this fight here. There you go. Good, you killed that hero.
To the fray.
Get over here.
Kill them.
Alright, we gotta get him out of this now.
March.
He's taking too much damage.
Understood. To war. At once.
As you say.
Guardian.
Just keep them locked in combat for the time being. Can't get you to heal, so just...
Orion.
yeah, whatever.
Loyal. Darkoi.
Tough fight. Really tough fight. Even with all that cheese, these guys were just really tough in melee combat. All those heroes.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Kind of good though, they more or less fought to the death. There's not going to be many of them left after this battle. So they won't just be able to come back.
Outward mage. Tyrion, hear me.
As a prince. Princess. As a fury.
Alright, get down here. Let's finish this handmaiden off. It's just these two guys here. They may actually fight to the death. I believe those two there are almost as much bounty power as all of these here.
Silver helms.
You could actually go for a bit of a rest, I think.
Outward mage.
Orders received. Lothern Seaguard. At your command.
Outward mage.
So, all of the enemy forces are exhausted. Let these guys here just have a bit of a rest. Shit, get back. Doesn't seem like that's what he wants.
Lothern Seaguard. Moving out.
As a mage. Takoi Sario.
Just gotta be patient. Once you send him over to there, I'm sure he'll kick their ass. Alright, Tide will have to do, because they're having a hard time there.
Have courage.
I reckon this bitch here is healing.
Silver helms.
Alright. We'll resort to cycle charging on this one here.
What orders?
Yeah, that bitch is fucking healing.
High mage. As you are. Bend to my will.
By Alarielle. We are hard pressed. Forward.
They're getting there though.
Setting forth.
They're getting there.
Ancestors.
That's it. Just, we're not really doing that much damage to him, just keep him down.
Spreads. Move.
Bounty power's moved in our favor just a little bit
For
more.
the king. It shall be done. Make Ulthuan proud. Hope is fading. Swordmaster of Hoeth. We'll overcome.
Wielder of the winds.
Oh shit, we're out of magic.
Silver helms. Our cause has failed.
The army lost penalty. We've won. How about that? Cool. Absolutely make sure that this handmaiden dies. The enemy general doesn't matter too much, but this one here, she was really tough, so get rid of her. Try come back for him.
Lothern Seaguard. Ready and eager. Not broken. Lothern Seaguard. Onward.
Where'd they go?
Silver helms. Orion. Death to all.
Shit. Don't want him to get away. Not the end of the world if he does, though. Should try to take this out first. Come on, hurry up, take it out. Good, she's down. Get a harp over here. Don't let him get away. I think he's gonna get away. Well. Pyrrhic victory maybe, but let's have a look at the damage. Oof. It was a fight to the death on both sides. Hard to say if we're going to be able to pursue them, given the amount of damage that we took. And so yeah, I expected to lose that one there. Only that spearman got away. Wow, man, they've got even less than I thought. Cool. I don't know if that's actually good. I guess that'd be good for, like, mages. Which we have one. Okay, we can see how much money he's got. We can gain quite a little bit from this. Or we'll get some replenishment. Then we're gonna need replenishment. Money's good and everything, but we need to win here. They'll get new lords to replace. So he is recruiting. That's good to see. So replace the guy that was lost. Probably not gonna be able to push out here. You can see that's what we've got left. Alright, now let's fix the campaign so that he give it back to him and sort it out. I don't want to spend any more than another hour on this. Because it wasn't like it was on the brink of destruction. If we could get a confederation with Alarielle, that would be good. But it probably won't happen right now due to, you know, her power being much higher than ours. Good. All of their handmaidens were killed. Alright. Yeah, I mean, Windblast is better, but you gotta level up a little bit first. I suspected that he didn't have any equipment. So, he didn't gain much experience. He's got the lion pelts. That's great. That's for him. This is actually better off. Let's see here. You can have that instead. And give that to... Because we don't want this one in combat. Alright. So that's all we've got left there.
Misguided. Certainly not. Futile.
I don't know which army we defeated. It was this one. That was the guy. So he was only level 1. Wasn't worth necessarily killing him.
Certainly not.
At this tower here, what do they have? I'm assuming they took it recently.
Lord of Ulthuan.
We can get some Regiment of Renown. Possibly pursue. 9 units versus...
Misguided.
This guy here, I don't think he would reinforce. Let me just check.
I serve the king.
Yeah, they reinforce him.
I think not.
They're not able to recruit, but they're replenishing. So that's 4 units plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. So that's 10 units in total. We would have 11, but keep in mind that look, I don't know how long ago that was taken. That's what we're going to keep in mind. And what else is going on in this campaign for you? All right, reliability low. That's changed. So that's why you wars so many people. You fucked up in that regard.
Can I offer assistance?
How many? Too many wars, dude. Never get bad reliability. That's why you're so fucked right now. No one's gonna get any agreements with you.
Of the Phoenix Court. I cannot do this.
All right, let's just try getting out of some of these wars.
The truth are always welcome.
Look at that. She won't accept it, even though you're way stronger than her now. So that one's going to come down here, and there's not really a whole lot we can do about it.
You need me? champion.
So that's a good defensive position here. You got Loth and Seaguard. Personally, I would prefer getting archers over Loth and Seaguard, but you know, just nitpicking.
Impossible.
The Reaper.
Okay, so Tyrion, how have you leveled him up? Good, I'm glad you didn't go that way, because that's shit. Reduced upkeep for all armies, that's a must, I think. That'll save you a lot of money in the long run. You also should have gone down here to get the Quartermaster. Not a big deal, but... Like, why would you put a point into leadership here? He's... Like, leadership, he doesn't need it. That's a wasted point.
Ever loyal.
I just gotta decide whether or not we can win this. If we attack. Because like I said, I don't know what we're gonna be up to. I mean...
Prince.
Because they must have been besieging that for a little while. I'm assuming this would be at full strength. We've got to assume it's at full strength. So there's 6 units there. Yeah. We're going to be up against 10 units. Although 9 units if you count those guys merged. 9 units if you count those... Yeah, those of them can merge. We really do need to press the attack. And you don't have
Ever loyal.
much else to go off. Alright, I'm going to hire these 2 units. And we're going to go ahead with this because we've got to press the attack. We just have to.
Oriah.
Oh. Alright, I'll just do the best I can. I think we've actually got a slight advantage. It's just that the AI is sort of, well, the auto-resolve is giving them bonuses. Trying to force us to fight it manually. The biggest problem... I don't know. They'll have archer superiority.
Scions of Mathlan.
Alright, we should try to hold the high ground. They're coming in from over here. We'll be able to... they might put himself over there, I don't know.
Lothern Seaguard.
Guardian of order.
We go.
Where is he?
Asser, move. Advance.
Yeah, if we can get their horse archers to come and attack us up on this hill here, that would be probably preferable. Try to stay out of the trees. We don't want shots being blocked. I do not like fucking trees. Alright, I want you to try and waste a round or two. Okay, so there they are. Try to waste a round or two of these archers. Let's see how we go.
Onward. Forward. Move. Battle calls. We go.
Good, no damage done.
March. Move. Asser, advance. Forward. For the Ever Queen.
Trying to make it hard to hit.
We go.
As you say. Death to all.
Take out these ones here first.
Orion. Move. Asser, advance. Heralds of the Wind.
Bounce spell's actually not that bad.
You will not prevail.
This could be a good opportunity to gain this guy quite a bit of experience. Alright, so he's had enough. He's going over that way. That's fine. You guys shoot over here now.
Spearmen, setting forth.
In fact,
Understood.
all out attack here. You shoot at these guys in the back.
We advance. Ready and eager. Assault. March. Quickly now. Apace. It will be done. Heralds of the Wind.
We will obey.
One thing the AI is really terrible at is using horse archers.
Onward. Quickly now. For the King.
Okay, I want you to just charge at them. You'll be fine.
It will be done. Ever loyal.
Rescuer, bend to my will.
Okay, start falling back. You shoot at him.
Seal.
At your command. Now.
Spears catching up to archers.
By
Great.
your command.
Not.
It shall be done. Assur Prince.
Lacoy.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to do a good job against them in melee, so let's just
We go.
hang back. You guys just keep them busy. It's fine.
Understood. For order. Son of Ulfwood.
Get in there. Blob it up a little bit.
Yes. Lacoy.
He's doing pretty well. Yeah, you just run away. Keep him busy.
Loven Seagard.
Ready and eager. Guardian of order. Heralds of the wind. Ancestors.
Loven Seagard.
It will be done. It shall be done.
Balance of power's moved a little bit in our favor. Just a little bit.
For Ulfwan. At your command.
As you say.
Alright, just hold them back for the time being. Yeah, you guys... Come on, keep running, keep running.
Heralds of the wind. Kill them.
Alright, let's take one of these guys out. Take a couple of them out, actually.
Acknowledge.
Try to get around to surround
For
this.
duty. Heralds of the wind. Asa, move.
Men Louis. Araya Men Louis.
Ever vigilant.
I wouldn't worry about him too much. Let's get over here.
By your command. Spearman. Archers. Orders received.
Bounce of power's in our favor now. Let's just try to make sure that none of our units get wiped out.
It will be done.
Ready.
Heralds of the wind. Asa, move.
Loven Seagard.
Maybe just get this guy off the battlefield.
Archers. Understood. For Ulfwan. Son of Ulfwood. The greater good.
Lacoy Soraya. Loven Seagard.
Actually, don't get off the battlefield. Just keep him distracted.
Setting forth.
Heralds of the wind. What orders?
Come on. Surely you can beat him.
Lafine.
Heralds of the wind. For duty. For duty. At your command. At once.
Oh, well, sure one.
By Asurion.
It shall be done.
Without fail.
Oh, the bounce of power's turned away from us. Probably because he'd lost so much health there.
Heralds of the wind.
Justice.
For the fray.
Without fail.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh, enemy lord is dead. Great, great, great. Get out of there, you two. Get out, get out.
Allied units flee.
Alright, get back.
Loven Seagard.
Where are you? Shit, keep running.
Heralds of the wind.
Men Louis. Araya Men Louis.
Gotta rely on cycle charging. It's not good that he's at full strength, that's for sure.
Ready and eager. Spearmen.
Just goes to show you how useless these fucking white lions of Trace are.
Attack. Die Understood. At once.
Micromanage everything.
One mage. Lakoi Soraya.
Loven Seaguard.
As you say. Son of Ulfwood. Move. Order must be maintained. We advance.
Ooh, it's gonna be tight. I think it's killing him is gonna be the hard part. We managed to get it back into even, which is good. Breaking this will certainly help. It's not the end of the world if we do lose this. Just gotta do as much damage to them as possible. If we do lose. Problem is, a lot of these units here are garrison units, and they can recover that very quickly.
Moving out. Ancestors. As you say. To battle. Heralds of the wind. Swiftly.
Loven Seaguard.
Draw back. For Assyrian. The winds are arms. Loyal.
He's having a bit of a rest, which is alright.
Heralds of the wind. Without fail.
One mage.
It will be done. For the
Come on,
king.
try and wipe him out.
Assur Prince. Moving out.
Loven Seaguard.
Heralds of the wind. For the king. Assur, move.
Right, let's bring you over here. You kind of need to stay there to maintain their morale. You just stay there, just try to recover a little bit of fatigue. Yeah, he's definitely our biggest problem. You're going to have to get in there as well. You stay close by.
Spearmen. Heralds of the wind. Lakoi.
So, yep, that should break them. Good, now you come back over here. So yeah, got to be careful when sending him into melee there. You can probably take 1 or 2 hits, but that's about it. Make sure he's as fresh as possible if he is going to go back in there.
Heralds of the wind.
Bounce of power's in our favor, which is good. Just slightly. Doesn't mean we can take it easy just yet. Gotta keep fighting.
Without fail.
Yes.
Our cause is failing. Shall be done. Acknowledge. Orders received.
Let them have a rest. They've. If we win this, it is because of them. Bad mouse the cavalry in the previous battle, but they're doing well here because the situation calls for it.
We are hard pressed. Ready and eager.
Ready.
Right, speed up a little bit.
Archers. Acknowledged.
Alright, go into combat. He's exhausted. Oh, I should actually see. There we go. Now that he's fresh, put that in there. Take out the general there, the bounce of power. Take him out. Fatigue makes a big difference. Slaughtered them there. And that's pretty much won us the battle. As soon as he's gone. There we go. Just need them to hold him back long enough for us to sort out the rest. Now we just got to run them down. No point sending the archers, they're not going to catch up. Now, it wouldn't be a bad thing if we have another battle after this. Because more experience for him certainly helps out. That is a big advantage for us. We've run them down. Oh, Pyrrhic victory. Great. Got barely anything left. So 37 men remain on the garrison. Take the settlement back. We got to push hard and fast into Alarielle's territory before she has a chance to recover. Try to get her to confederate. But she's probably not going to confederate because you fucking ruined your reliability. I don't know if you attacked an ally or...
A noble victory.
Okay, I'm actually glad one unit got away. Let's see here. Let's get some recovery.
Duty is its own reward.
So we'll give her a chance once again to accept
Queen of a child of Isha.
our
What
cock.
do you seek?
She won't accept it.
I serve the king. For order.
Best we don't auto-resolve it. You really want to auto-resolve as little as possible. Chisel sorted out. Illyrian Reavers, whatever.
Heralds of the wind. Asturian guides us.
This is just easy experience for them. I don't think we lost any units on the previous battle either. I'm not sure. Maybe one. Wait, we had 9.
Glory to the king.
You won't get a moment's peace.
That's so disoccupied. It's not really worth doing that.
Can I offer assistance?
Alright, cool. 2 levels up to distribute. What do we need? Well, let's see. Personally, I usually go for this first. That certainly helps. Gotta get them moving. That's not that important. Recruitment cost, it's not that important. But being able to resist enemy heroes, especially on whatever difficulty really, and reducing your chance of being ambushed, especially as the High Elves, that's kind of important. So we're going to go with that. And you need money early on. You want to get these upkeep costs down so you can get more armies.
Champion of the ever
Can't attack that.
Unwise.
Dude, no. Sorry, no. You want me to save this? No. That's a big no to that. Absolutely not. Why do you have redundant buildings? Okay, whatever. Let's put down, let's see. Yeah, you wanna really build up this province.
Your instructions?
Okay, we need more troops. Getting some more archers would be good. Shadow warriors, yeah, they're alright, but a little bit on the more expensive side. And just get the cheapo shit for the time being. We want to keep moving. Actually, one of those for one of those.
Can I offer assistance?
Alright, once again try and see if she'll accept this. She probably won't.
Forsake their own people face a
Don't do it because of your damn reliability. Can't stress enough how important reliability is.
We have shaped this world.
Now, these walls here, second tier, doesn't mean shit until we've actually got it up to tier 3, so we do need to do that. We've got some money, so that's not a problem. Upgrading this settlement here is not overly important, so I'd say try to upgrade this if we can hurry. It takes 4 turns. What about the White Tower of Hoeth? What's there?
The Asa bid you welcome.
You've got some forces here as well. So we've got a noble, and then there's Tyrion. Torfinu.
Absurd.
Yeah, that is absurd, actually. That's an absurd army.
Ever vigilant.
Ah, we don't have a military building here. It is good to get that, but it's like, it's not providing you anything right now. What are you researching? Naval discipline. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's see, what else? I mean, probably at this point here, he can continue the campaign. It should be fine. But, you know, like I said, I'll put another half hour in and see what else I can do for him. Gotta try to make wise decisions. I mean, this here is not a good idea. Don't mind it being there for the time being. Maybe he was trying to build this up here so that he could replace it there. Which, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Thing is, I expect them to come down here sooner rather than later. Actually, what we should do...
Your orders?
Like, if he besieges the White Tower of Hoeth, right? He's only got cavalry. He's not gonna do a good job.
At your service.
And they won't besiege it after 1 turn. Come back here. That way you can't really recruit, can you? Because it's the same provinces the other guy's recruiting from. Oh wait, it's the other province. Anyway, giving him the opportunity to come over here and besiege it gives us the chance to come over here and defeat them. I don't really want to use global recruitment.
We are the guardians of order.
I don't think they're going to make it to Shrine of Assyrian, so I'm not going to upgrade that just yet. Upgrade that, I think that's important. Yeah. I'll do you a favor, dude. You don't want this crap, okay? Don't hire it. It's crap. Don't get it. Better units. Don't waste a build slot. It's just not worth it. Oh, right. There's also this building here. If you upgraded that, you could get an additional 300 gold. Yeah, that's probably more important. You got to get your income up. Best we upgrade this. No, just do this one here. You'll get another point shortly after. Yeah, but he's got to be ready to protect Angerial should the need arise. Okay. Let's see if we can hire some more. Nothing. Okay, fine. Alright. Alright, at least we don't have to worry too much about Alarielle for, you know, a short time. Build another army. But for now, we don't have to worry about her. The choice of getting a Mage of Heavens is definitely a good choice, if that's the choice you did make. Heavens is probably one of the best laws of magic. Yeah, they're coming down this way. Okay, so we're going to need to get down to Angerial to defend it. Which, given our defenses, like, he'll probably turn around and go to Lothern. But our garrison alone won't be enough, and it certainly wouldn't have recovered by now. But nor do I think they'd besiege and attack it on 1 turn. Alright, let's see here. Influence is good. Happy populace. That's not bad. with Trace. Yeah, fuck Trace.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord. The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side.
Okay, they can actually launch an
I have
attack immediately.
foreseen
So at Lothern, yeah, we have not recovered yet, but they probably still wouldn't make the attack anyway. Hard to say.
Ridiculous. Ready for orders.
Alright, okay, so looking at the enemies, you got
Can I offer
Kuthik,
assistance?
Safari.
Can I offer
Too many
assistance?
enemies.
Morathi.
Doing.
You cannot hide your heart.
Reliability, it'll take a little while to get that out.
Prince, to what do I owe this display? Let's hear it. You abandon tradition and come crawling back.
At your service. Be thankful that the Asur are a civilized race.
Yeah, no, the bribes usually don't work.
Prince, I speak
Trace.
for the Phoenix King, and I
doesn't
bid
matter.
certainly not.
Well, they're not going to agree to anything, so that's why I didn't bother with trying to save it. So at Angerial, it's got a decent defense here. If we bring you in here, they'll definitely not attack that. So, but if we come over here, they'll probably just bugger off back here. We could press the attack up here and finish them off. They don't seem to have many settlements and just have to deal with what's her face later. So she's got 7 region. Yverse has 2. Okay, we'll do that. You come back here.
Tyrion, how can I assist? Their skill is legendary.
Get Wind Blast. Can't stress enough how good that is in the early game.
Setting up garrison.
Right, and then together we push forward here. Recruiting another army here would just cost too much. Even if it ends up with them taking us, we have to eliminate the number of enemies you've got. Okay, that's your biggest problem. The number of regions you have doesn't really matter. Like, losing this, it sucks, but, you know, you're not making that much money from it, really. So, don't worry about it too much. Alright, looking at this. Just leave it for the time being.
Lethal grace given form.
Okay, 15, 12. What do we need? You got a lot of archers in this army. See, what are you doing hiring Lothern Seaguard when these are this cheap for him? You know, what we should do is hand over the Lothern Seaguard over to him, hand the archers over to him.
Shield against the darkness.
He should be recruiting because it's way cheaper in his army. Okay. Let's have a look here. What is a 500? Gives us a powerful item. Fool's Hammer during sieges. Actually, that'll be quite useful for when we attack. Not yet. Not yet. We'll just hold it for the
How
time
can
being.
I assist?
I think they're going to turn around and come back here. Now, this one is a minor settlement, so we can
Misguided.
beat that.
Unlikely.
How's your reliability this turn? Hasn't improved. Alright, moving on. So what are they going to do? I'm hoping they actually attack Angerial. Just not besiege it and just try to starve us out. Actually attack. What's it going to be? Ah, beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. So be it, let's do it. Now we do have a dragon to deal with, but the dragon will go down pretty quickly if we just shoot it full of bloody arrows. Which they're not going to count for shit. They've got these, which do definitely count for shit. They're really good. Alright. Bounty power's in our favor. It almost seems silly that they would even make this attack. Of course, if I lose this, this will be so embarrassing.
done. It will be done. Without fail.
Where shall we set up? Let's try and stay away from the town and all the obstructions over there. Yes, we do have a lot of archers. Okay. Cavalry will stay in the rear. You'll go out and harass them right off the bat, try to get them to send their cavalry to us early. You'll come over here, stand there, get into combat with the dragon, and just act as a meat shield, so that the archers can get him. And all the archers need to be on guard mode, but fire at will. Good? We're good. Moving on.
Quickly! Illyrian archers! Asurian guides us! Advance!
Now, these guys here are not really that useful to me,
March!
so wasting ammunition, especially on the
Forward!
Sisters of Avalorn is good.
Assa, advance!
Try and dodge shots wherever possible.
Setting forth! March! Onward!
Too bad they don't have Cantabrian Circle or Shooting Circle. That would be useful.
We away!
Shame this game doesn't have many formations at all. What, really any formations.
We go! Onward! Moving out! For order! Onward!
Because that's basically different types of formations is the only thing that makes early game units any good. Without them, it just makes them useless.
We go! We away! Onward!
So far, we've done more damage to them than they have to us.
Apace! Setting forth! We away! Setting forth! March! Setting forth! We away! March! Following orders!
We've done more damage to their Illyrian Reaver whatevers,
Moving out!
and they've wasted quite a lot of ammo already.
Moving out! Onward!
Save the cavalry to the end of the battle so that we can actually get some,
Understood!
actually run them down.
Acknowledged! We advance! Advance! Illyrian archers! We will obey!
Without fail. Onward.
We advance! Move!
Alright, Swords Masters of Hoeth. Those are actually probably going to be one of the most dangerous units we can go up against right now. Shoot that down. Even the dragons probably... Well, the thing is, we'll take those Sword Masters down pretty easily. Alright, you should actually be able to beat him in melee combat. Go.
Heir of Alarielle.
What's this do?
Understood.
It will be done! Our magic is strong!
As you say. Kill them. Assyrian willing. The winds are ours.
Illyrian archers!
Save them for later.
Northern Seaguard. For Ulfwan.
Try and use the archers just to nuke units. Concentrate fire. Finish off that dragon, that'd be good. You can easily take him on.
Noble lord.
Good. Kill the dragon.
Archers. Ancestors.
Shit. This is why Loth and Seaguard are not as good as regular archers. They just don't have the range. Get them down here. Start charging into them.
Silver helms! Quickly now! Swiftly! Illyrian archers!
Turn around. Don't worry about the Illyrian archers, they're not important. Turn around, shoot these silver helms.
Forward! Defending order!
Heir of Anarion. Spearmen.
Silver helms! Without fail! We go! For order! Make Ulthuan proud!
Heir of Anarion.
Alright, you think you're escaping? You are mistaken.
It is done.
Doesn't matter if he gets away.
Orders
Let him go.
received. Archers.
Oh yeah, cavalry's so fucking good in Warhammer 2. Look at them go. Fighting archers and losing.
Loyal! Without fail! Silver
Come on, we got the army loss penalty. Don't retreat on me just yet.
For Ulthuan!
Gotta run these guys down. Oh no, don't kill the enemy general. Don't kill him.
Orders understood.
Northern Sea Guard!
Battle awaits. Noble born.
Silver helms!
That one might come back. If he does, just, help out running these guys down. Obviously, the Sisters as Avalon probably is the most dangerous units we went up against.
Heir of Anarion.
Battle calls!
I don't think he's coming back. Now we should easily be able to catch up to them and finish them off in the in the next fight. More experience for Tyrion, and then we try to actually get a confederation with them so we don't damage the settlements, if possible. But the problem is you've got low reliability. I cannot stress enough to people, stop getting low reliability, especially in the early game. Late game, do whatever you want. In the early game, don't get allies. It's just an excuse for people to think you're unreliable. It's the only thing I could possibly think that happened here. You backstab someone, or you decide a non-aggression pact and then attack them. Don't do it. Be patient. Because it's probably why you got the dog pile going on and why you had to send it to me. Don't get me wrong, gives me good content, but come on, you do better. It's not that hard. This is as far as Warhammer 2 is concerned, Lothern is easy. We lost a unit, but we are replacing it with another one, so it's not a big deal. Money would be good, but we need casualty replenishment, so let's do that. So a little bit of them left over for another battle. So yeah, the reason why we didn't kill him was because now he's badly damaged for the next fight. Alright, so now our reliability is medium, so they've changed that, that was how I remember it.
Protector of Ulthuan.
That was
You are well aware of the fate that awaits those.
Your best. Queen
Yeah,
of
she's
Avalon,
building
you
back
have
up
a
now. You
liar's
can see it up
heart
here.
And a hateful game.
And also, while you're at war with this many people, nobody wants to negotiate with you. That's why you gotta not do it.
Protector of the Everqueen. Futile.
Alright. It's a level 5 settlement as well.
Ready for orders.
I hear the Widowmaker.
Just trying to decide what to do. We definitely should try to wipe these guys out. Up here, we have Kothic. Okay, they're not at war with us. So if we do capture these settlements, we're just at war, bordering them. It may be best instead to deal with this here. Deal with Safari, which I think only has one settlement. Is that right? Yeah, they've just got one settlement. And their army is not good.
No.
And that way we can march into the heart of Alarielle's territory. Wipe this one out here, so that he's just gone. And they won't attack us again for quite some time. So that buys us, you know, like I said, some time. But against that, I think we should both stand together, because this army here needs a bit of a reform. You stand over here, so you can actually participate.
I serve the king, champion of the Ever Queen.
Easy order result, I think.
Lust for battle.
They are free to go.
For Alarielle, my queen.
And you know, got some more experience out of it.
Loyal prince.
Alright. Once we leave this province here, no more recruitment. So... yeah, I think we do need to get a move on it.
Prince.
Alright. Come stand over here. We should be able to take that out relatively easily. And we want to hit them before Alarielle gets back to full strength. Now, what we could do is demolish a building here. Like, you don't really need this right now. You're just going to have to build it again later. Build a barracks or something there. Actually, no. Hang on. We'll upgrade this. It's going to take a while to get done. You don't need this right now. Right? Build a barracks there, just temporarily, whatever. You can always replace it later. Just so we can get recruits while we're moving up this way.
What orders?
Alright. So Tyrion, come stand here, and then let's... no. Here. Alright, let's organize it. So all of the Lothern Sea Guard go over to Alistair. I'll take all of your archers. This will save us a lot of money. Alright, good.
Until next time.
There we go. It saves us a lot of cash, because now these are way cheaper. And he's in the rear.
Ready to serve.
Alright, what do we need? You need this. You gotta move faster on the campaign map. It's really important. I can't stress it enough. This noble needs to be... yeah, it's fine. Replenishing troops would be good.
How can I assist you?
Alright, public order here is good. Alright, let me just see if I can get a peace treaty with Yggdrasil now.
Be thankful that the Asur...
okay. Got lots of money, so... upgrading this and then putting walls here will certainly protect us against them. That's really not that needed there. So we'll put a money building there. Put a wall building here. It'll take them some time to get down here. And yeah, upgrade this. Because we're going to push out this way. It should be relatively safe. Got money left over. I guess we could... alright, look, I'll build this up. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just see this. Really, at the beginning of the game, this is all you really need. These other upgrades here, you don't need it, but whatever. I'll do that and then demolish it here, and I'll upgrade you up that way. And over here, you should be building... see, this will give us income from entertainment buildings, all regions in the province. Income from trade agreements. Income from all ports in the province. There's quite a few ports. But getting some more nobles will be good as well. You should grab that. And in the other spot, they will build the other building. Okay. How much are you making through trade anyway?
Defender,
basically nothing.
I have heard tales of your kind. Certainly not.
Alright, once again, give Alarielle the chance to negotiate.
You have a liar's
no, she
heart.
won't do it. What about any of the others?
I'm waiting. What would you have?
Nope,
The Phoenix?
they won't do it. Alright, moving on. Taking out Safari will certainly make it a lot easier for you to negotiate with other people. What happened over here? What does that mean? So yeah, they've just got some agents, don't worry about that. But it'll take them some time to build up an army again. Because if we go up here, then we just got to keep going around and around, and I think just best... Oh wait, this is all owned by Safari. Wait, oh, did Safari... No, it's... Right. Just trying to get the lay of the land.
Her servant. Orders? I will do my duty. Protector of the Everqueen. Loyal prince.
Yeah, as far out here as you can.
Tyrion,
Same with you, come out here.
Valerian.
Is they gonna... Oh, they got stuff here anyway, so we'll capture this and then we'll be able to recruit. If I build anything now, it's just not gonna get done in time. What you should build here, I think, is... Let's see. Probably walls. I'll tell you what, artillery is really good. You should get that. Yeah, I'll put one of them there. Let's try to get our income up first. They're not going to come down here for ages. You can see they've barely even started recruiting. Next turn we attack this. Right. Nothing else available, so might as well grab that. Alright, it'll take them some time to build up their forces. Try and, now that our reliability, it is improving. Let's see if we can get out of these fucking wars that you're in.
Can I speak your poisoned words and
Give the word. My guards stand ready. Chew.
Nope, nobody
Prince
wants
of
it.
a dignified visitor. Such a rare treat. Unwise.
No. Well, your reliability is almost fixed. We'll take this on. I'm almost at an hour and a half, but I feel like if I could just capture this, it might go a little bit over an hour and a half. That would be good enough for you. Alright, moving on. Because then you should be able to beat Alarielle, and that's what should be what you focus on after this. You show her who wears the pants in this relationship. Teach that skinny bitch where she belongs. In the... Just assume whatever you want. I don't want to get into any more trouble. Okay, come on, let's keep going.
champion of the Everqueen. Ever vigilant.
Impossible.
So, lots of silver helms,
Prince. Tyrion, heir.
which are going to be pretty useless against all these spearmen.
Tyrion. Kill them.
And see how much your income's improved. I mean, you can pretty much do this just with
Hungers
this, but of course
by
we bring in
Asurion.
Alistair. Hopefully he doesn't show up on the other side of the bloody map.
I serve the king.
It shouldn't happen. So they're building up. How's your reliability? It's still not fixed.
How can I assist? I cannot extend a welcome.
Probably Alistair will have to come back down here afterwards and stay at Angerial. Lothern at this point here will have been restored, so they're not going to attack that. And you know that'll provide a little bit of extra defense. All right, let's get on with this.
Bring me battle.
Could probably auto-resolve it. Still shouldn't. In Warhammer 2, you can these big fights as opposed to auto-resolve it. Unlike Total Attila, Warhammer 1, Rome 2, Thrones of Britannia, Shogun 2, and to some extent, Bullion. Good. Reinforcements coming out of rear.
It will be done.
Alright, we got a nice high ground here. We'll take a defensive position because they've got
Spearmen.
offensive units. They offend me. Cavalry are attacking troops. They're not meant for defense. They don't hold the line. And we'll form a solid defensive wall.
Onward! Acknowledged.
Hold your position there.
Outward mage!
Dauntless! As you say! Scions of Mathland! It shall be done! We will obey!
They're going to try and flank us, so let's make sure we're protected over here.
Apace!
Alright, the reinforcements here are mostly Lothern Sea Guard, which are still spearmen. Come over here. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to micromanage you.
Heir of Anarion! As a prince! It shall be done! At your command!
Kind of getting closer there. Wind blast on them is really powerful.
Seeking the
Get over here.
foe!
Tyrion! Understood. Archers! Death to all! Apace! Scions of Mathland! Orior!
Yes! Following after you are!
You know, death to all. That's hate speech, Creative Assembly.
Scython! Hear me!
This game is just full of hate speech.
Assure, warrior! Archers! We have untold magic! The Reaper!
Probably not the best unit for him to be attacking, but I sort of can't see where the enemy general is. And also it doesn't particularly matter. Ah, is that him? No, it's not him. Shit.
Make Ultron proud! Orion!
Winds of magic!
Yes,
rise!
what I'm talking about. Just keep him back, he's done enough.
Scions of Mathland! Archers! For duty!
Bounty Power's looking just fine.
Tyrion!
Yeah. There he is. There he is.
They tremble before striking forth!
Maybe I'll go on a little bit longer.
Annihilate them!
Thing is, we don't need cavalry for this battle, because they all die. We don't need to run them down.
Honor bound! For Ultron! For order! Archers! Without fail! For duty!
Forward!
Sludge! Take
As you are! Then to my will!
Actually, I should have done it across here.
It will be done! Assure, warrior!
See, this is the real strength of the High Elves. You have one line that protects the archers, and the archers do all the real damage. It's also not particularly micro-intensive either, which makes it easier to control. Very good for people who are perhaps newer to the game, or even good for people who aren't new to the game. No need to continue it. Good, reasonably spread out casualties there. We'll recover in good time.
The Assure have
So that took the most
triumphed.
damage.
Search this place.
I'd say loot and occupy.
The gods are pleased.
Potion of healing be good. And Safari's out. With Safari out, let's see. That means, you know, fewer people to
I'm waiting.
be at war with.
Make your case
They
quickly.
might start to negotiate.
I cannot extend
Not yet. They still think we're too weak.
Alarielle, child of
Avalorn's
Isha.
already jumped up in strength by a lot. So we can see here. Is that Alarielle there?
Unwise.
Thalos.
Unwise.
They could have an army there, we don't know.
Shield against the darkness. I serve the king.
Alright. Ugh.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
Get rid of that. You don't want that
Ever
shit.
loyal.
I mean, they're not that expensive, but I don't know.
Glory to the king.
It's the only unit that's available. Alright, let's have
A
a look
worthy
here.
ally.
Yeah, you gotta get yourself over here. Get Lightning Strike, Quartermaster, even Elven Healing's really good. Renowned and Feared, also really good.
A true Asur.
And also try to get to Chain Lightning. Such a good spell, especially in sieges. Alright, I said I'd get you up there, and I will. We got money, that's fine, you can do that.
The greater good has triumphed. Ready for orders. A promising lieutenant.
Just trying to decide what should be best for this noble. Probably replenish troops. Really need a great deal of recovery. Every man
Lethal
counts.
grace given forth.
Okay, you can stand up front here. Got another regiment of renown. Yep, alright. Not going to be any cheaper in your army than his. Given the need for more troops and
The city
our
is
money...
crumbling.
No, they're not good units, so I'm not going to get it. Alright, I think I've done everything I can. Tyrion gets another level up. What does he need? So he's at level 16. Seems like a lot of levels up have been put in already. Combined elites, beam of archers. I mean, that's good, but we've got to think in the long term. Long term wise, extra ammunition for your archers is certainly going to come in handy, because you should always have archers in your army as Lothern. But at the same time, money. In a way, this makes your army better, and I think that's more important right now. So you can get worried about the money later. Got money at the moment. Commandment available. Pop that down in there. Get that growth going. Get these provinces built up. Lickety fucking split. Alright. Over here, we're not expecting any walls. So that's good. Let's move on. Okay, so we use that against Alistair. Alright, well they've basically committed suicide there. That was really, really fucking stupid what they did. So they did have another army being trained here, it seemed. So that army, we're just going to push that aside with no problems, and then make our way over to Taurus Sarior. I don't know how it's pronounced. Oh, we've got something over here. We've got the Unicorn Gate. So did you push all the way to the Unicorn Gate and then get pushed back? Guess that's how we're able to see out here. Just noticed it then. It's like, what's that sliver of white there? Tyrion's job in this game is to try to make the whole world white. Therefore he's red. Yeah. Huh, there you go. Yeah, that's good. Good choice.
Light of Avalon.
So, block army of 50%. He's gonna have a hard time getting there, it seems. She's here again. Time for Tyrion to show who wears the pants in this relationship. Now, what we have to do in this battle here is not kill her. Not wound her in this battle. Because if we do, then the whole army doesn't get wiped out. Otherwise it does.
Starting out.
I don't know if you're not going to be able to make it, so...
Certainly not. For my queen.
That is your queen. I'm going to attack my queen for my
I
queen.
am ready to fight.
Alright. Alright, reinforcements come from the rear. We've got a nice high ground here, if they decide to come at us, which they may or may not. Also, you should recruit some of those artillery. They're actually quite good, when you get the chance. Okay, bouncer power is good just with Tyrion's army. Yeah, they're coming.
Shield of the Ever Queen.
Alright. Tyrion, I want you to move up ahead. And just pester them.
I go. Understood. Move.
We will obey. Apace.
You stay out of this.
Lothern Seaguard. March.
Moving out.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to press.
Onward.
Good shot, guys. Really great shooting right there. Quick, shoot the dirt in front of them.
China.
Okay, and you stay there and just tank it. Remember, don't kill Alarielle.
Onward. Striking forth. Enemy mages. Moving out. Tireless.
Just use Tyrion to tank. Also increases missile damage, so we'll pop it down there.
Immediately. Understood. What orders? Science of Pathland. Spearman, to the fray. It will be done. It shall be done.
Alright, we have archers all the way over here, not really shooting. Let's get over there.
To the fray. An enemy wizard is cast.
Wielder of the winds. Bend to my will.
For duty.
Archers. Orders understood.
So we can definitely see that we're up against more professional armies, so if you can't hire quality, hire numbers.
Lacoy.
That's what we've got.
The winds rise against us. Steel. Without fail. Heir of Anarians. Archers. Death to all.
Attack.
Alright, you can pound her down a little bit, but don't kill her.
Spearmen. It will be done. Northern Seaguard.
Going abroad.
Sunfang lusts for battle. Sword
That's it.
of the Assur.
That's how you treat your spouse.
Battle.
I suppose she's not actually his spouse, more like mistress. Alright, everyone's stopped there now. Battle's won. Army gets wiped out as long as she's still in play. Stupid, I know, but that's how it works. If we had killed her, or wounded her, I should say, all of the guys that we didn't wipe out would still exist.
A glorious victory. Slaves are always useful.
Tempting to get the money, but we also need the replenishment, so... Yeah,
My journey
show
begins.
her how to misogyny right. Okay,
Champion
we've
of
got
the
just
Ever
enough
Queen.
movement to get there. They're on forced march. What are we going to be up against here? it's not going to be that bad.
Elf ones defend.
And they don't have any defenses here. That other army that was here, where did it go? Oh, that was it, I think. It moved from there to there. Alright, we'll give her a chance to surrender.
Queen of Ab, I see the truth hidden behind your words.
It would be worth it if that would come into play, but she doesn't want to do it. Fine.
For my queen. No mercy.
This shouldn't be a problem with what we've got here.
Bring
Very
me
simple to use
battle.
army up against a bit. An army is not should not be an entity of warriors, but a single unit that works together.
Spearman.
Alright, go wide.
Archers!
We've got some cavalry, so
Spearmen!
protect the flanks a little bit.
It will be done.
Heir of Anarian. Advance.
Might as well. Slows him down a little bit.
Going forth. Battle awaits. Honor bound.
Probably that would actually benefit more if we had
Onwards to victory.
actually gone less wide,
Advance.
but it's fine.
Onwards to victory.
We're gonna slaughter them in this battle. They don't stand a chance.
Onwards to victory.
See how much simpler it is just using spearmen and archers in this kind of warfare? And just having your hero dick them around.
Going forth.
Early game, very simple.
Tireless.
Without fail.
Oh,
Anarian.
other way around. They burn their own units. What a dumbass.
Assur. Onwards to victory. Sinai.
I am ready. Archers! Acknowledge! Orders received. Loyal!
Where'd their cavalry go? Oh, right. No, they're good.
Spearman. Agreed.
Seal! Lacoy!
Oh, Tyrion's having a hard time.
True. Heir of Anarian.
Wipe out their regular infantry. Let them get out of there.
Moving out. Going forth. Onward.
For duty! Serve the king! Spearmen! Setting forth! It will be done!
Make Oathman proud.
Asa! Advance! Acknowledge! Orders received!
Onwards to victory. Heir of Anarian.
Understood!
Spearman. Moving out. Onward.
Yeah, we got this. This unit here is taking a lot of damage. Let's pull him back.
It shall be done!
The Reaper.
Rapid advance!
Spearman.
It will be done! Archers!
Quickly now.
Try and keep all of our units intact because we don't know what we can recruit along the way here.
Spearman.
They got shields, so it doesn't really matter if they're shooting us. If we go charging at them, we'll never catch them, so you're better off just staying put.
It is done.
Kill them! For the king!
Actually did quite a bit of damage that time.
For duty! For the king!
Thing is, because I had my units in a line before, they should have done that the first time. Yeah, kill him.
Immediately.
He's dead. The whole army's dead either way. Okay, cool. Damage is, you know, a little bit more damage than we went up against Alarielle, but we're okay. Okay, at this point here, we have stuck it to Alarielle. He should be able to keep pressing the attack and finish her off. ideally it would be better to confederate with her so that you've actually got her on your side. I'll see what I do about that.
For my queen, claim anything of value.
Let's see.
Everqueen, there is only one rightful ruler.
Just can't do it. She's getting absolutely beaten to shit by us, but she just won't give up. Alright guys, well that's the end of this one. Fuck, nearly 2 hours in that. I will put this one on the save file online so you guys can play it as well. And I'll see you in the next disaster, fuckers.